This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we have another game for you now this afternoon. The Detroit Tigers at the Chicago Cubs, third of a four-game series. It's on August 9, 1969. And the coffee is brewing. I think it may be ready for the afternoon brew. Stand by. And we'll have our lineups in just a few minutes. I'm going to get my coffee, and we'll wait about 2 minutes before I go through the lineups, even though you can see them quite well. Okay, let's look at our opening lineups. It's Denny McLain starting for the Tigers. He's 113. And Danny Lazar, with his first start of the season. He was up briefly in 1968, and I have to use a nameless player. He pitched 20-some odd innings, or a little more. For the Tigers, leading off is Mickey Stanley, playing center field. Batting second is Tom Tresh, switch hitter, playing shortstop. Batting third, Al Kaline at first base. The cleanup hitter is Willie Horton, who's playing left. Bill Freehand is the catcher, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Jim Northrup, playing right field. Don Wirt batting seventh, he is at third base. Ike Brown batting eighth at second base and pitching. And batting ninth is Denny McLain. Tigers come into this 8 games over 500 in second place by 18, trailing by 18 games from Baltimore. Boston is sneaking up on them. They're 2 behind Detroit. For the Chicago White Sox, well, they are 20 games below 500. 30 1/2 behind the first place Minnesota Twins. The Seattle Pilots are only 2 games behind Chicago in 5th place. Chicago's in 4th. And the lineup is as follows. Leading off is Walt Williams in right field. Batting second, Louis Aparicio at short. Yale Hopkins at first base, batting third. Pete Ward is the cleanup hitter, batting fourth at third base. Batting fifth is Ed Herman, catching. Bob Christian, batting sixth in left field. Ken Berry batting seventh, he's in center. Batting eighth, Rich Morales at second base. And the pitcher, a left-handed pitcher, he hits and bats left-handed, it's Danny Lazar. His first start, his first appearance of the season. And the first pitch is in about 8 minutes. We resume our 1911 replay. We're doing both 1911 and 1969. We resume the 1911 tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. It will be the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers at the Boston Rustlers, second game of their series. And then our afternoon game is back to 1969, the Philadelphia Phillies with Bill Champion pitching against the Cincinnati Reds and Jim Maloney on the mound. Excuse me, I'm just woke up from a bit of a nap a little bit ago, and I'm a little bit cranky, but we'll try not to let that interfere with the ball game. Oh, that's good coffee. And it's about 7 minutes from the first pitch. I like to start on time because who knows? Someone may come here expecting the game to start at the half hour, and well, if it starts early, they're going to say, what's going on here? I did move this game up an hour. It was 2:30. U.S. Eastern Time, but we moved it up. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow. 5 more minutes is game time. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And we have the Detroit Tigers at the Chicago White Sox. Third game of a 4-game. August 9, 1969 replay. Game 1335. Tigers took the first two of this 4-game series. It was a doubleheader they swept. Today it's ace Denny McLain with 13 wins facing Danny Lazar. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Kathy Harden has arrived. I trust everything is well with you. Danny Lazar is pitching. Kathy Harden, he has no card. He's not on the roster. We'll be using a nameless player. A nameless player card. He's a left-handed pitcher. Throws left, bats left. I made him a 1 WL and a 3 in the field. 3 more minutes. We expect the Tigers to take the field. I made a new pod here. Great to see Kathy Harden here. And Ron has arrived. We had rain earlier here in Chicago at Comiskey Park. The tarp was down. It's been down all day. They took it off. It's no rain right now, but it was raining. If it does start to rain, we'll let you know. We'll even show it to you. We had a long rain delay yesterday. Kathy is for the Tigers. I'm for the Tigers. I'd like to see Seattle is only 2 games behind the White Sox. They've been on their tail for some time. We have about 2 minutes till the first pitch. With Danny Lazar on the mound. He only played 2 years in all of baseball. Oh, that's good coffee. Well, it should be less than a minute now. And it's time for the retweet. Let's take a look here. Hold on. The tweet is up. And the tweet is good. And with that, the Chicago White Sox take the field. Danny Lazar on the mound, left-hander. Leading it off, Mickey Stanley for the Tigers. And Lazar is ready. Here's the wind-up. The pitch to Stanley. 4-10 against a right-hander. Lines it to second. Morales has it, and there's one away. Here's Tom Tresh. Switch hitter batting right. And the pitch, 3-7. Grounds it to second. Again, it's Morales. Throws it over to Hopkins at first, 2 down. Here in the top of the first. And now Al Kaline. "4-2, right-hander, pops it up to first. And Hopkins has it. It's a 1-2-3 for Lazar. After a half an inning, Tigers nothing, and the White Sox coming to bat. And here's the ace for the Tigers, Denny McLain. I'm going to get some coffee if it's okay with you all. And we thank Kathy Arden for the retweet. You only knew how important that is to me. Oh, you like the dice combo? Yeah. You know, I put a little red in there. I got the black and white for the White Sox. You know. I'm glad you noticed. Thank you, both of you. It's a very easy combo to work with. Here's Walt Williams leading it off bottom of the first against Denny McLain. Denny winds. The pitch to Williams, 1-6. And that is a base hit by Williams. Here's Louis Aparicio now. Right-handed hitter, Louis. Here's Denny now from the stretch. And the pitch to Aparicio. 1-7. And he flies it to center field. Stanley is under it. And there's one away. Williams holds. Now, yeah, I hear the thunder. Yeah. Here we go again. Here's Gail Hopkins now. McLain from the stretch. 4-11. And that's a grounder to second. Ike Brown steps on the bag, throws it to Kaline, who's playing first today, by the way. And the side is retired, a double play. No runs, 1 hit, none left. And it's scoreless after 1. Danny Lazar retired the side in order in the first. He'll face Horton to start it off here in the top of the second. Lazar winds and deals. 4-12, right-hander. Pops it up to short. And Aparicio makes the catch. So that's 4 Tigers in order for Danny Lazar. Again, he had a 6-point-something ERA. I took this one, average to poor, as far as overall effectiveness with a poor ERA. I just figured that this seemed to be the best pick. Here's Bill Freehand. Lazar into his windup. 6-3, grounds it back to Lazar. He's a 3. That's what I made him, average. 11-3, and he throws him out. That's 5 in a row for Danny. Now Jim Northrup. Here's the pitch from Lazar. 5-3. Left-hander grounds it to first, scooped by Hopkins. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Danny Lazar. He's looking really good. And it's scoreless, middle of the second. Now McLain facing Pete Ward to start it off. Bottom of the second for the Chi-Sox. Here's McLain now. And the pitch to Ward, 5-8, left-hander. Grounds it to second X. That's for Brown, Ike Brown, a 4. 24. And he throws him out. 1 down. It's a very clean and neat ball game we got going here, Kathy, I say. Here's Ed Herman. Left-handed hitter. McLain into his windup. And the pitch. 3-6. Fly ball to center field. And Stanley makes the catch. It's 2 away. And Bob Christian now. It's a beautiful afternoon game. I just hope the weather stays good. Here's the pitch, 5-8 to Christian. A chopper to second. Ike Brown scooping. He's a 4. 16-4. And he scoops it and throws him out. 1-2-3 for Denny. And we've gone 2 innings. And it's a scoreless ball game. Don't miss our game tomorrow morning, everybody. We're doing 2 replays, 1911 and 1969. Tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., Brooklyn at Boston. The Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers at the Boston Rustlers. Second game of the series. And the start of our second day. Okay, Lazar comes out. He's retired the first 6 Tigers. He'll face Don Wirt. Okay, he's ready. Here's the pitch to Wirt. 4-6 right-hander. Base hit up the middle. So there goes the perfect game. There goes the no-hitter. And we can all sit back and relax. It went to center field. Berry throws it in. Wirt on first with nobody out. Ike Brown, the batter. (3-2). Hit by the pitch. Ike Brown is hit. So it's first and second. Lazar. Seemed like he lost a bit of control on that one. First and second, nobody out. Denny McLain, he's an A bunter. They'll bring the infield in on that. Let's see. No, they won't. And McLain lays it down for a bunt. 5A. Oh, that's a beauty. That's pretty. It's tapped back to Lazar. His only play is to first base. Everybody moves. So Ike Brown on second, Wirt on third. Denny did his job. 1 out, second and third. Mickey Stanley, the batter. So Lazar in trouble here. The infield is in. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 1-6. He flies it to center. This is going to be deep enough for Wirt to tag. Woo! Berry makes the catch, and Wirt comes in as the Thunder is moving around. It's a 1-0 ball game. Ike Brown held at second. So 2 outs. Brown on second, and here's Tom Tresh. Switch hitter. Batting right against the southpaw Lazar. Lazar trying to get out of this with just 1 run allowed. Here's the pitch to Tresh. 4-7 switch hitter, and that is a line out to second, caught by Morales. Nice catch by Rich Morales. The side is out, but there was a run. On 1 hit, a hit by pitch, a sacrifice, and then a sacrifice fly. 2 sacrifices that inning. Little small ball. In the middle of the third, 1-0 Tigers. Nevertheless, Lazar pitching pretty decent baseball. Here's Denny McLain now to pitch to Ken Berry. Just a very, very light drizzle. Not even a drizzle. I mean, it's just little droplets are coming down. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, Berry steps in. And McLain. Here's the pitch to Berry. That's 1-8, and hits a base hit by Berry to lead it off here, bottom of the third. Berry is on. Now Rich Morales. Okay, McLain from the stretch, and the pitch to Morales. 3-6, flies to center. Stanley makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Danny Lazar. He is a 1WL. His first plate appearance of the year. And the pitch to Lazar. 5-9 left-hander. Pops it up to first for K-Line. 2 outs. And here comes Walt Williams. 2 outs, Berry on first. 4-9 grounds it to short for Tresh, a 3. 6-3 throws him out, and the side is out. No runs, 1 hit for the White Sox, and 1 left. It's 1-0 after 3. Again, the Tigers swept the doubleheader on August 8th. This is the third of a 4-game series. Lazar on the mound now. 1 run in 3 innings, looking pretty good here today. K-Line leads it off. 0 for 1. .35, and it's hit deep by K-Line to left field. Back to the wall goes Christian. It is gone. K-Line hits it out off his own card. Let's look at that again, if we will. Left-hander, 3-5. Home run clean by K-Line. we're entering these later, but for K-Line, that is number 14 for Al K-Line. Home run number 14. In fact, I will put it in. In fact, I did not enter it. Let me enter it. Number 14 for Al. Probably had about 21 in real world. I think I remembered that. Strat-O-Matic was a great way to remember statistics. So it's 2-0 Tigers. Here's Willie Horton now. No outs, no one on. Leadoff homer by K-Line off Lazar here in the top of the fourth. And Lazar winds, pitch to Horton. 3-8. And he struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Lazar today. I don't mind using a nameless player occasionally. Sure not going to do it in the World Series. You know what I'm saying? But it does make it more realistic to me because you gotta have all the players who played. If you're doing a replay like this, and I use the exact lineups, I've gotta have them. Here's Bill Freehead. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch from Lazar. 2-5. Grounds it to second. And Morales throws him out. 2 away. And here's Jim Northrop. Grounded to first. The lights are on here in Chicago due to the overcast skies. And the pitch to Northrop. 6-7. Left-hander flies it to right. And Williams makes the catch, and the side is out. But 1 run on the solo home run by Al K-Line. Middle of the fourth, it's 2-0 Detroit. Here's Aparicio to lead it off. Just the slightest little droplets are coming down, and if it stays like this, they'll be able to easily play through this. Here's McLain now. The pitch to Aparicio. 5-6. Struck him out. And that's the first for McLain. Now Gale Hopkins, left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. 1-3. Grounds it to second for Ike Brown. 2 outs. You know, Dick McAuliffe I think he broke his wrist. I'm not sure exactly. I heard it actually on a real-time radio broadcast from this year. I believe he's out for the season, the usual second baseman. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Pete Ward. That's 3-6. He lines it to Ike Brown at second. And it's a 1-2-3 for McLain. And after 4, it's 2-0. Detroit over Chicago. Chicago's had a tough year thus far. 20 games below 500. And the only reason they're in 4th place is because there are 2 expansion teams in the division. And Seattle is only 2 behind Chicago. What a humiliation that would be. Well, Lazar has allowed 2 runs in 4 innings, including a solo home run to K-Line. He'll face Wirt here in the top of the 5th. Wirt singled and scored. 2-6, fly ball center, and Berry makes the catch. 1 down. Now Ike Brown. Brown was hit by a pitch thrown by Lazar in the third. 5-8. Grounds it to short. Aparicio, he's a 2. 19-2, and he boots it. Oh, Louis with a rare error. Brown is on. And here comes McLain. 2 WR. Brown on first, 1 down. 2-10, he struck him out. That's the second for Lazar. And here comes Stanley. We're going to have to make Lazar a 6 endurance inning. This is about average. 2 outs, Ike Brown on first. And the pitch to Stanley, 2-9. Fly ball left. And Christian has it, and the side is out. I'll tell you, Lazar is not looking bad. No runs, no hits. The error, 1 left. Middle of the 5th, 2-0 ball game. You should write it here. Just so you don't make it up as you go along. Okay, Denny McLain now. 2-hit shutout through 4. Struck out 1. Ed Herman leads it off. Herman, Christian, and Berry. 2-7. Walked him. Herman is on. And here's Bob Christian. Grounded to second. Okay, McLain from the stretch. 1-6. And that is a liner to second. Caught by Ike Brown. 1 down. Now Ken Berry. Here's the pitch from McLain. 1-8. And it's a base hit by Berry. Herman goes to third. Second single for Berry today. First and third, 1 down. And Rich Morales is the batter. Lazar comes out on deck. Here's Denny now. Infield back. 4-2. Right-hander walked him. McLain has loaded the bases with 1 out. And they will have Lazar come out to hit. It's just the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th here. Bases loaded, 1 down, infield back. The pitch from McLain. 6'4", left-handed hitter. Struck him out. And that was a big one. So it's 2 away. At least it wasn't a double play, right? Now here's Walt Williams. 1 for 2 today. Clutch situation for Williams. With the bases loaded and 2 away. He singled and grounded to short. The pitch from McLain. 4-7, right-hander. Struck him out. And the side is retired. That's the 3rd strikeout for McLain. No runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, 3 left. After 5, 2-0. Detroit. Top of the 6th. Tom Tresh will lead it off. To face Lazar. Switch hitter Tresh, batting right-handed. Here's the pitch from Lazar. That's 6-2. And he grounds it back to Lazar. There's 1 away. And here's Al Kaline. Hit his 14th home run of the season. So overall, Lazar looking pretty good today, the youngster. The pitch to Kaline. 2-8. Grounds it to short. Aparicio has it, 2 down for Willie Horton. It's a very neat ball game overall. 6-7 to Horton. Fly ball left. And Christian makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 for Danny Lazar here in the 6th. And that was his first endurance inning. And he remains with endurance. Here's Denny McLain facing Aparicio, Hopkins, and Ward here in the bottom of the 6th. Get some more coffee here, people. I got about half a cup left after this. This goes to show you how quickly it goes. Louis Aparicio leading it off. Indeed, Kathy Orton. Louis is 0 for 2 today. Here's McLain. 1-6. It's a base hit up the middle for Aparicio. Being held. 1-11. And Gail Hopkins is the batter now. McLain from the stretch. And the pitch to Hopkins. 1-8. Grounds it back to McLain. He forces Aparicio at second. And Hopkins is on first base now with 1 out. Now Pete Ward. Top of the hour. Pretty fast-moving ball game for Strat-O-Matic broadcast, folks. When I play them solo, which I haven't done in a long time, I mean all alone, I won't do it anymore. I do a game 35, 40 minutes. But we take our time here and enjoy the game. Okay, here's McLain now. Hopkins on first, 1 down. Pitch to Pete Ward. 2-4. Grounds it to first. And that's a double play. And the side is retired. Second double play for the Tigers. No runs, one hit, none left. After 6 full, it's 2-0 Tigers. In a way, it's a pitching duel, you could say. Or at least a very well-pitched game on both ends. Here in the 7th now. This is when, I don't know who the Tigers manager was in '69. Mayo Smith? I have no idea. But they're keeping an eye on Danny here. They have no idea what sort of endurance he might have. And Gary Bell is warming. He pitched in this game in Real Worlds. Gary Bell. And he is a right-hander. 5.31 ERA. Okay, here's Freehand to face Lazar. 0 for 2 Freehand. And the pitch, 2-9. Pops it up to second. Morales has it. 1 down. He's really been good, Danny. Now Jim Northrup. And we'll take a break after this half inning for 3 to 5 minutes. Here's the pitch to Northrup. 3-8. Struck him out. That's the third for Danny. 2 outs. And Don Wirt. 1 for 2. Singled and scored the first run for Detroit. The pitch to Wirt. 2-6. Fly ball center. And Berry makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 for Lazar, and that's going to be 8 in a row. 7th inning stretch, 2-0 Tigers. We've got a great ball game going here. A very, very subdued ball game, I think. And I'm digging it. Take a little break here. Denny McLain will come out and pitch to the Chi Sox in the bottom of the 7th. The Tigers have a 2-0 lead. It's very Denny McLain today. Shutout baseball. Going for his 14th win for these returning world champion Detroit Tigers, who are a shadow of what they were last season. It'll be It will be Ed Herman, Bob Christian, and Ken Berry to face McLain. When we come back, and I'll catch you all in just a few minutes, Kathy Harden. And Ron, if you're still there, and everybody else. Been a long time since we saw Mr. Peralta. Oh, that's good coffee, y'all. I hope he's well. He's there. Alrighty. I be back. Thank you. Oh, that's good coffee. Just a very light drizzle out there. Let me wipe off my eyeglasses. I was just thinking that Denny Lazar has pitched good baseball, regardless of the outcome. He's pitched a good 7 innings. He gets 2 more starts this season. And is that Mr. Perota? My glasses are off, but I could see it blurry. There he is. Smokey Joe won it. He allowed 1 run in 9 innings with 10 strikeouts, and he went 3 for 4, 3 singles. He's an 8 NR. Thanks for asking. He's some ball player. And I have that interview on the community board, and I plan to listen to it tonight. For about the 3rd time. Really, and I think Smokey said that no one threw harder than Walter Johnson. It was like mutual admiration, huh? Here's Ed Herman leading it off, McLain on the mound. Hope you're well, Stephen. Here's the pitch to Herman. 1-6, and he grounds it back to McLain, and that's 1 away. Yeah, if you go to the landing page, there's a link, and you hit community. You can't miss it. Just look for it. Go to the community page. In fact, I'll show it to you. I think you'll see it right there. Oh, that was Ron asking. Okay, 1 out, nobody on. Here's Christian. McLain winds. And the pitch, 1-8. He pops it up to second. Ike Brown has it. 2 away. And here's Ken Berry. 2 for 2 with 2 singles off McLain. And the pitch to Berry. 2-9. He grounds it to short for Tresh. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for McLain here in the 7th. And it's 2-0 through 7. We're moving to the 8th. And Stephen, we have a nameless player for Danny Lazar. I hope you understand. He's not in the roster. Now that I have the nameless players, I wouldn't use a nameless player in, say, a World Series or something, but why not? And Lazar has done surprisingly well. He had 3 starts in real world this year. He only played 2 seasons, 68 and 69. He's a left-handed pitcher. His endurance is the 6th inning. A 1 WR, 3 in the field. And Ike Brown will lead it off. A 2-0 game here. Lazar winds, pitch to Brown. And this is probably his last inning. 1-9 against the lefty, struck him out. That's the fourth. You ever use nameless players, Stephen? Here's McLain. .410 right-hander. Lines it to second, caught by Morales, two-way. Boy, he's been good, huh? It's a shame we have to hit for him next inning. In fact, he's retired, 11 in order. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 2-9. And he flies it to left, and Christian makes the catch. And that's it for Danny Lazar, and he gets a big hand as he comes off the field. Okay. Hank Webb. Was Hank Webb a pitcher? Because I believe that I spoke to his parents once. It was a prank. He was a new player on the Mets, and I just called information. And I called him and said hello. So Lazar will have a pinch hitter. He ended up pitching 8 and pitched very good baseball. In fact, he allowed two hits. Look at that. What a shame. He did not walk a batter. He struck out 4 and he allowed 2 runs. And it will be Gary Bell pitching the top of the 9th for the White Sox. Hank Webb. I was trying to remember his name. So Lazar does very well. Okay, here come the White Sox. Trying to get something going. McLain with a 4-hit shutout. Isn't that something? Lazar allowing 2 hits. Here's Morales to lead it off. Here's McLain. 6-5, and it's hit deep by Morales, but he is a W, so it's not hit deep, it's a base hit. So Morales on first to lead it off. And there's going to be a hitter for Lazar. Carlos May will be the hitter. Do you have a broadcast, Stephen? I'm looking at your channel. No. I don't see any content. Here's Carlos May. Facing McLain. McLain's endurance inning is the 9th. Just like some of the old timers. Okay, Morales on first, nobody out. Here's McLain, the pitch to May. 2-11, and he flies it to right, and Northrup is there, 1 down. Your VCR still blinks at 12, doesn't it? And he still uses a VCR, people. How do you like that? That's funny stuff. Here's Walt Williams. Williams 1 for 3. The pitch from McLain. 5-7. And that is a base hit by Williams. Morales goes to third. So the tying runs are on base here in the 8th. First and third, 1 out for Aparicio. Infield is back. McLain from the stretch, and the pitch to Aparicio. 6-5. Whoa. That's, I think, the same roll, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. And that's deep enough for Morales to tag. Horton makes the catch. And the White Sox get their first run off McLain today. It's a 2-1 ball game. Let's look at that again. (6-5). It's a fly ball left. So Williams stays on first with 2 down. And here's Gale Hopkins. Here's McLain. 3-10. And he pops it up just behind home plate. Freehand makes the catch, and the side is out. But 1 run for the White Sox. The shutout is broken on 2 hits and a sacrifice fly, 1 left on after 8. 2-1 Tigers. Here's Gary Bell. He is a right-hander. Going for the White Sox here. Lazar really pitched good ball. But McLain also pitched good ball. Here's Tresh to lead it off top of the ninth. Tresh 0 for 3. The pitch from Bell. Right-handed hitter. 3-6. Walked him. So Tresh is on. And here comes Al Kaline. Kaline 1 for 3, solo home run. His 14th of the season. It is a super game. It sure is. Here's Bell now. 5-8. A grounder to second for Morales. He's a 3. 7-3. Throws him out. Wait a minute. That's a double play. So it's 2 outs. Nobody on for Willie Horton, 0 for 3. 1-9. And it's hit deep by Willie. And that's in the gap for a double. A 2-out double for Willie Horton, his first hit of the ball game. Off Bell. Now Freehand with 2 outs. And the pitch to Freehand. 6-6. Whoa, it's a double by Freehand. Horton scores. It's 3-1. Oh, so back-to-back doubles. 3-1 ball game. I'm sorry, sir. 6-6. Oh, did he catch me again? Oh, yes, he's right. It's a walk. You got me again, didn't you? I think that's my first mistake in a long time. You know that? At least he's not a dick about it. You know, that's what I like. Kathy, you know that? First and second, 2 outs. And here's Northrop. You waited all game for what, Steve? An error? Okay, here's Northrop. First and second, 2 down. He's really something, isn't he, Kathy? Oh, he picks up on that. 2-7, grounds it to second, and the side is out. So it is a 2-1 ball game. We went back in time a little bit. And Denny's going to try to finish it up here. It will be Ward, Herman, and Christian. None of them have hits today. Herman did walk. Here's Denny now. The pitch to Ward. 2-9. Struck him out. That's the fourth for Denny. Now Ed Herman with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. He's got eagle eyes. Yeah. He's got frickin' eagle eyes. It's more than eagle eyes. It's, jeez. He's got a good eye. Here's Herman now at the plate. McLain winds. Pitch to Herman, 6-7. And that's a base hit by Herman. So Herman, the tying run on first. He's a 1-8. They're going to bring in a runner here. They'll bring in Buddy Bradford to run. And if by chance they tie it, they have Dwayne Josephson quite ready and able to come in. And Don Pavlitic. Both of them. We'll see. They should both suit up. They're both right-handers. Buddy Bradford, a 1-16 on first base now, running for Herman. The tying run. And here's Bob Christian now. 0 for 3. McLain from the stretch. And the pitch to Christian. 5-8. Grounds it to second. This could be the ball game. Ike Brown, he's a 4. 5-4. Oh, it goes through for a base hit. Bradford goes to third. Oh my, let's look at that again. 5-8 on Christian. Grounder to second. Ike is a 4. 5-4. And that's a base hit, advance 2. So this is getting a little hairy here. One more hit or walk. And McLain has reached fatigue. Timmerman pitched in real world in this game, and he's warming right now. Tom Timmerman, a right-hander. But we'll see if he can get out of this, McLain. It's first and third, 1 down. The infield is back, of course. And here's McLain now from the stretch. Berry 2 for 3. The pitch from McLain. 4-6. Pops it up to short. And Tresh has it. 2 outs. And it's all up to Rich Morales. 1 for 2 and a walk. It's first and third, 2 outs. And there's going to be a hitter for Morales. Angel Bravo is coming in. Isn't that an interesting move? Angel Bravo. Bobby Knopp has been hurt, but he's available if they tie it up to come in at second. Angel Bravo. We put Knopp right here, just in case. Here's Angel, a left-handed hitter, facing McLain. 2 outs. Bradford, Christian on first, Bradford on third. Here's McLain, the pitch to Bravo. 2-7, base hit to left for Angel. It's a tie ball game. Christian goes to second. Let's look at it again. 2-7. Yes, it is. Christian, rounding second. 1 to 14, 2 outs, 1 to 16, -2. He will hold. And there's going to be a hitter for Gary Bell. Pitched 1 inning, 1 hit. Wilbur Wood warming. It's been a while. Wood has had some real tough games. But Wilbur is warming. Let's see who's going to hit here. It's a tie ball game. My Lord. Coming in to win it. It's Christian on second, Morales on first. Bradford scored the tying run. And that's it for McLain. My, oh my. That's it for Denny McLain. He pitched 8 2/3 and reached fatigue. Nine hits. Walked 2, struck out 4, and has allowed 2. Responsible for first and second. It's Tom Timmerman, just like we said. Timmerman is coming in. So Denny is knocked out. Let's see who's going to come in and face Timmerman here. They're going to get a shot at this to win it. The hitter is Tommy McCraw, a left-handed hitter. So Tommy, in a very clutch situation, facing Timmerman. Tom facing Tommy. And here we go. First and second, 2 outs. Tie ball game. Winning run on second. Here's the pitch from Timmerman. 2-6. And it's a line drive to second, caught by Ike Brown. Oh, and it was a nice catch by Ike. Oh, and we're going to extra innings. What a ball game. It's 2-2 after 9. We're heading to the 10th. And there's a new pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. It's Wilbur Wood. And it's all clean now. Wood and Timmerman for the decisions here. Wood is a left-handed pitcher. Going for the win. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, Don Wirt. Facing Wood now, top of the 10th. Here's the pitch to Wirt. 6-5. And it's hit deep by Wirt. Oh, it's gone! Right off of Wood. Oh, a home run to left field. Oh, Lord. Don Wirt has hit a solo home run to put the Tigers ahead. 3-2, 6-5. Oh, wait a minute. I caught that one, Steve. I caught that one. 6'5" right-hander. It's a double by Wirt. That makes it a little more exciting. Here's Ike Brown. I'll tell you, Wood, he had a 3.01 ERA. He was a good enough pitcher, but he's been getting slammed in my games. Okay, here's Ike Brown now. Pitch to Brown, 111, and he flies it to left, and Christian has it, 1 out. And yes, there'll be a hitter here for Timmerman. Oh, Christ, yeah. McLain ends up allowing 2. Oh. I don't know what you meant, Steve, if it was good for the that the White Sox would win or what, but it's going to be Fred Lasher to come in next to pitch the bottom of the 10th. Fred Lasher. Let's see who. He didn't pitch last game. Let's see who's hitting here. They don't have much on the bench. Facing Wood. Let me see why Norm Cash is not playing, if you don't mind. If he plays the next game or a couple games, we maybe use Cash here. Yes, it's going to be Norman Cash, who is slightly hurt, but oh no, he's a left-hander. I'm so sorry. He's still pretty good. It's going to be Norman Cash. Lefty-lefty. You know, there are always exceptions. So Cash steps in. It's Wirt on second, 1 out. Cash at the plate. Here's the pitch from Wood. 6-7. Walked him. Stormin' Norman draws the walk. First and second, 1 out. And here's Mickey Stanley. Wood trying to get out of this. And the pitch from Wood. 2-9. Fly ball left. Christian, 2 outs. And now Tom Tresh. Tresh 0 for 3 with a walk. The pitch from Wood. 6-7. Right-hander struck him out. So Wood does get out of it. We're heading to the bottom of the 10th, and there's a new pitcher for the Tigers. Fred Lasher coming in from the bullpen. He is a right-hander. It'll be the top of the order, and I'm going to make myself some ginger ale, if you don't mind, Kathy. Just to take the edge off. it turned into some ball game here. Listen, really, and if we hit 5 o'clock, you know what that means for me. Okay, Fred Lazar now, third pitcher for the Tigers. Facing Williams, bottom of the 10th. Oh. Okay, Lazar is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Williams. 5-7. He struck him out. Now Aparicio. Aparicio struck out today. That's rare. Struck out by McLain. Okay, Lazar. Here's the windup. And the pitch. 2-7. Grounds it to short for Tresh. 2 outs. And by the way, Bobby Knopp is playing second now. And Dwayne Josephson is catching. After all. Wait a minute. Yeah. Two outs, nobody on for Gale Hopkins, left-handed hitter. He has some power. He can end it with one swing of his bat. Here's the pitch from Lazar. 2-10. And that is a base hit by Hopkins with 2 outs. And it's up to Pete Ward now. For 6, walked him. So a base hit could win it for Dwayne Josephson. A right-handed hitter. And some ball game here. Okay, Lazar from the stretch. 2 outs. First and second. Here's the pitch to Josephson. 6'10" right-hander, grounder to third. That's for work. He's a 2. 15-2. Oh, and he throws him out. And we're going to the 11th. It's a 2-2 ball game. Wood in his second inning of relief. K-Line will lead it off. Tell you, anyone who's at this ball game has gotten their money's worth. I'll tell you that. Okay, Wood starting his second inning of relief. Here's K-Line to lead it off. 1 for 4, hit a home run, solo home run in the fourth, which seems like a long time ago. Here's Wood now. The pitch to K-Line. 6-7. Right-hander struck him out. And now Willie Horton is the batter. Oh. Wood gets the sign from Josephson. He's set. And the pitch. 1-6. And that's going to be a base hit by Horton. He's 2 for 5 now. Horton on first with 1 out. And here comes Bill Freehan. Freehan 0 for 3 and walked. Wood from the stretch. Six, 7. Struck him out. Oh, Wood is overpowering there. My Lord. Got him there. Here's Northrup now with 2 outs. And Horton on first. Wood and the pitch. 5-7. Whoa! That is a drive hit out. That's going to be extra bases. And that's a triple. And Horton scores. It's 3-2. Oh my. 5-7. Let's look at that again. 5-7. You know, with Mr. Perota, I really gotta, you know, he can get obsessive with it. A triple 1-3. A triple by Northrup. Whoa, and home comes Horton. 3-2 ball game. His endurance inning is next inning, Wood. And there's Jim Northrup knocking in the go-ahead run here in the top of the 11th. What the hell is that? Am I seeing something? Okay. Here's Don Wirt now. See if Wood can get out of this. 2 outs, Northrup on third. And the pitch, 6-10. And that's a fly ball to center for Berry. He's a 1. 1-1. And he makes the catch. And the side is out, but a run for the Tigers. And it's 3-2, heading to the bottom of the 11th. Kathy wants them. And here's Lasher for the win. Leading it off, Christian and Berry and Morales. This is Lasher's second inning. He got into some trouble in the 10th, but got out of it. Okay, facing Christian. Lasher, the pitch. 4-6. Grounds it to short. 1 away. Oh, what a tough game here. Ken Berry now. 2 for 4. The windup by Lazar. 3-2. Hit him! Whoa! Lazar puts Berry on. Hit by the pitch. And here's Bobby Knopp. Bobby Knopp. The tying run on first, Ken Berry. He's got good speed. Knopp at the plate. Then we assume a pinch hitter. It's 1 out, Berry on first. Here's Lazar from the stretch. 3-6, walked him. First and second with 1 out. His endurance inning would be next inning. Wood pitched 2, allowed 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and the go-ahead run. And there'll be a hitter here for Wood. Lazar, first and second, 1 down. Let's see who it's going to be. It's going to be Bill Melton. Melton was sitting this one out, but they're calling on him. He could win it with 1 swing of his bat. He's got some power. Knopp on first, Berry on second, 1 down. From the stretch, Lazar. The pitch to Melton. 4-6. Grounds it to short for the force. Berry will go to third. So it's 2 outs, first and third. It's Melton on first and Berry on third, 2 outs. For Walt Williams, 2 for 5 with 2 singles. This is it, folks. Here's the pitch from Lazar to Williams. 6-8. Ground ball to third, picked up by Wirt, and he throws it to K-line, and the ball game is over. Oh, what a game. What a frickin' game. Final score, Detroit Tigers 3, Chicago White Sox 2. What a game. The win goes to Lazar. 8-9, he pitched 2 innings. Got into trouble both innings. Allowed 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and no runs. That's the important thing. The loss goes to Wood. Final line, Tigers 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. White Sox 2 runs, 10 hits, out hitting by 4 and losing, and 1 error. And we're waiting for Mr. Perota to give us a little bit of insight into who might be the star of the game. McLain gets the star of the game. Denny McLain, and I agree. He pitched 8 2/3, allowed 2 runs, did not get a decision. And Lazar gets an honorable mention for sure. What a performance by Lazar. Watch how clean this is. Watch, when I bring this back in about a minute, you're gonna see how clean this is. Damn it. What the hell happened to my brush? The brush was supposed to be right here. What the? Boy, that noise the shit out of me. Okay. I have a second one here. God, I had my brush. I got a brand new one right here, folks. This one has never been used. I don't know what the hell happened to my brush. That kind of annoys me, but we've been through that before. Now there's resin on the rim. You see? I can't get rid of that unless I boiled it or something, but this is pretty fine the way that is. You saw how it was. And I'm going to just enjoy a little one hit of medicine here. This was quite a ball game. Tiger's just getting it. Wood once again has a very disappointing outing. I hope you enjoyed our afternoon game. It was an awesome game, Kathy Hart. It's an awesome freaking game. No doubt about it. Awesome. And they got the game in after all. Hey. Isn't Strat-O-Matic something? This is not live, that was just done. It's a feedback loop. Oh. I had a great time today, everybody. A great frickin' time. And don't miss tomorrow. Second game for Brooklyn at Boston in our 1911 season. It was a great game, Ron. Glad you liked it. That was some hits. Woo! That was some frickin' hits. I'm going to get back to Twitter, where I'm into social activism. I have my own projects. I want to say stay strong. Please stay well. And I will catch you all next time, okay? Take care.